Alright everybody, it's Wade with 365 Thermal, and today I'm going to be talking about the difference between ball heads, leveling heads, which one would work best for you, and does size really matter? Check it out. My name is Wade Bryan. I am the owner of 365 Thermal, and I happen to be a thermal dealer that does sell tripods. So, we are going to go into today the difference in the style of ball heads and leveling heads. This is something that a lot of people bring up. They don't really know a lot about it. What's the difference? What's good? What's bad? What's best? And we're going to jump right into it, guys. Before I get any further, little disclaimer. I do have this nice little cut on my lip. For those of you that are dads out there, you could probably relate. My 8-year-old daughter was excited when I went to kiss her on the forehead. She ended up headbutting me, and, well, now I got this little chunk taken out of my lip. So if I talk funny or something, that's why. Now you know. Starting right off though, I'm going to go into the different style of ball heads and what is better. So currently I carry two Vets tripods, and they have a variety of ball heads. Now they have 44, 55, and 65 millimeter ball heads. You can see a huge difference in these. This is going to be your 44 on this side. This is going to be 65. Those are measured in millimeters. And then, of course, you can see the different styles. So you have the different throw levers, as they say, or wheels, if you want. And that's going to be what actually loosens the ball head as it's mounted on your tripod. So I loosen this. I can move it around freely. And, well, if I had this all actually adjusted, they were all tightened up. So you have your tension bolts on this side. I'll just go right through it, guys. Tension bolts right here. This is going to be your mounting screw for your tripod. And this is going to be the actual main tensioner that you're going to use after you get your tension set for you by your preference up top here. And then you're going to use this as your lockdown and to loosen it up. Okay? So, hope that makes sense. I kind of went a little bit out of order there, jumped the gun because I hadn't loosened these up yet. So, this one is a fresh one out of the box, and that's how it came. Oh, one other thing. So, also, how it mounts. So, this is going to be an ARCA mount here. You can see, yeah, right there. The nice little bracket right here that the ARCA plate sits in. And then it's got the little cantilever lockdown, and that's how this one locks. There are several different styles of locks. This one is ARCA as well. And this one just has a tension screw. Works just fine. The cantilever obviously is just preference. A lot quicker, and it's going to snap down just one swipe. You know, you just snap it down, you're good. The tension screw, I've never had any issue with it, you know, coming loose or anything like that. That is a concern for some people. Never had a problem with it. Works just fine. But to the point, again, with this, take these two tension bolts here, and this just has this thing to flip instead. So you loosen that, and then your ball head can move freely. Maybe. There you go. So, once that's all loosened up, then your ball head will move freely. And, of course, you can just move it around there. I guess I didn't move it around for you guys. So, there's that. Different styles. Something else to pay attention to. Know your mounting style. So, both of these are ARCA mounts. But there's also Picatinny and Swiss. And you'll need to know what you need to actually mount it onto your rifle. Or if you're going to want a saddle. Now the saddles that we have, they sell those too. They're called Triclops saddle. They will mount to any of these ARCA mounts right here. So the saddle literally just slides in there and locks down. And then the saddle itself has an adjustment to lock down onto your rifle. Just wanted to show you guys. So I didn't have one sitting there. This is one of the saddles that I was talking about. You can see right here, it's got the little ARCA plate right there, and it will literally just lock right in on here. So I like to go opposite of this tension bolt. So I'll take that loose, have my adjustment on the opposite side here. That way I'm not getting them mixed up in the dark. And then all I got to do is just slide it on there. And now I will tighten this down. I was trying to do it one hand and talk to you guys. It just doesn't work out. So now I got that tightened down. Then you just tighten your clamp down on your rifle. You're ready to go. I can loosen this up, and then my rifle is going to move freely where my tripod does not. So Hopefully that helps. Nice little visual for you guys to understand. Moving on. Now we're going to do a little bit of comparison talking between the size of the ball head. Does the size really matter? I can tell you yes and no. The reason why, basics of marksmanship, the same reason we're going to get into here at the Leveling Heads, is stability typically matters about the surface area of your base, okay? So if you're somebody that's doing marksmanship stuff, you know that you want to try to, if say you're shooting prone, you want to try to lay everything as flat as possible because there's going to be less movement within your body. Okay, so even your feet, you don't want it laying, with your toe up on the ground. You want to try to lay them flat. You want to lay your legs out, spread apart, get a good solid base because it's going to be more stable. So a 44 millimeter ball head has a lot less surface area than, say, a 65 millimeter ball head. That being said, when I loosen this and I make minor adjustments here, it's got all that surface area to cover for the minor adjustments, whereas a 44, it's going to feel more like this. It's going to be more like a teeter-totter, whereas this is going to have more of a rotation into it. Now, the 44, that's a little drastic, is not bad. I mean, they have ball heads all the way down in the 20s. So, again, these are not going to be a bad deal. But, again, if you want the best, the 65, the bigger ones are going to be the better ones. They're going to have more stability, a lot more surface area to cover, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Now, the difference between the ball head and the leveling head. Here we have a Leofoto leveling head, and this is actually sold by two vets, and it is compatible with 3 different tripods that they sell, the QDT, the Recon, and the No Name. They have bold heads on top, the tripods themselves, and these fit right in there. So it comes with the complete conversion kit with these when you buy them. But this is Leofoto leveling head, and people ask, well, what's better, a leveling head or a ball head? I'm going to tell you it's preference with 2 exceptions. I prefer a ball head. However, I am somebody that's going to be able to hunt a lot of different terrain, a lot of different, from hills to flat and everything in between. If you're hunting somewhere that's a lot more flat, you're probably going to like a leveling head a little bit more for the same reason that I said a bigger ball head, is going to be better. Because again, it's going to have a lot less, or it's going to have a lot more surface area that it's covering when you're making your adjustments, okay? So it's just going to be sitting in there essentially like that. All right, does that make sense? Obviously, you're going to have it to where it's adjustable and everything. You can loosen, tighten it, and all that stuff. But again, just to show you a visual of how it's in the bowl here, it's all sitting. It's not pivoting up top on the top like this, more or less, like you can see the top of your ball head is here, okay? It's going to be sitting down in there. So again, more surface area, more stability. Now, again, it's going to be preference. I don't like the throws on any of the leveling heads, any of them. That's just me. That's who I am. I don't like it. So I still prefer a ball head. That doesn't mean that you won't. And the one caveat that I do have that I was kind of getting at with the leveling head is that you are going to have a lot less range of movement. So if you are somebody that might be shooting down, like in a steep valley or something like that, this leveling head is not going to have nearly enough range of movement to make that really happen for a lot of people. Those are, rare situations. If you're hunting somewhere that's majority of the time flat or just barely a rise, you're not going to run out of any sort of movement. I'm talking about, deep valleys or ravines, stuff like that, guys. So just something to be mindful of. These are a lot of different questions that I get asked. Which one's best? Which one's better? Which one works best for you? That's what matters. And if you guys are interested in buying any of these or you want to talk more about it, give me a call, 309-333-2044, or go directly on my website. It's www.365thermal.shop. Carry all this stuff in stock. If I don't have it in stock, please get a hold of me. I can get it in for you, no additional cost to you, no problem. And I would be happy to have your business. Feel free to follow 365 Thermal on all social medias. We got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it. It's all there. And of course, subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out, guys. And again, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Have a good day.